You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Byron Buxton becomes the first out of the inning. Jorge Polanco is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Schoop.
Popped up. Anderson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton waits on it. 1 down. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ben Gamel. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
3rd baseman, Miguel.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
0-2, here it comes. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Brantley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready for another chance. Marwin Gonzalez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, and boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Marte is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for 3rd. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 92. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jesus Aguilar.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton ranging back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Gibson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Catcher Kyle Gibson.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Fielder number 25.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there, and they haven't been getting
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Orlando.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Chase Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Gonzalez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled straight back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Sano.
Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder,
Here's Starling Marte. He went down on strikes last time up.
Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it to scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for this afternoon.
Now from the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Milwaukee. Center fielder, number 6.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Brad Miller. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Miller.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Squared that one up just a little late. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Running yet again for second. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Again, he's off for second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. So striding in, Royce Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Royce.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still, 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Brantley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Third, the shortstop, Jonathan Scope.
Hey now.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Shaw gloves it, and he is in there. Taylor Mutter will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. One run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Byron Buxton now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in the bat.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Into the box, Orlando Arcia, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Arcia.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive because they find themselves down 4-0 already.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes on 0-2. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Striding into the box, Addison Russell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. And the runner's breaking for third. And this one gets away. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he... Trying to pick things up where he left off, Royce Lewis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit to short. Russell has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Taylor Motter steps into the box. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Max Kepler. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Motter rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In his first trip, tripled and cleared the bases. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Ben Gamble. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Jesus Aguilar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Happ in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Byron Buxton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And there's ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Byron Buxton becomes out number 2 this inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Number 92. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Line drive to center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Yasmani Grandal.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Royce Lewis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, he was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Royce Lewis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hard hit ball to short. Russell's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Baseman number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The left fielder number 23.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner going a second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped high in the air. Romero is there for it, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a liner. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Gamble is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded pickup. He's out. Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starling Marte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kepler's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Number 92. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Royce Lewis. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Shaw calls for it. And the inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it. even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
On to first, and there were 2 down. And he's safe. Here's Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Michael Brantley.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mutter onto the grass, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Taylor Mutter steps into the box. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. This is line to left, but this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Ready once again, Max Kepler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To third. Garcia gloves it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the back. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Marwin
hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Here's Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lozano.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That pitch was way out of the zone. Looks like he's decided in his mind, as soon as he releases, I'm swinging.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2-2, here it is. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble moves over. 1 out. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell into shallow left. 2 down. Striding in, number 92. He flew out in his last at bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Starling Marte.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Happ giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Miller.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
On 12 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Stepping up now, Royce Lewis. And we are ready for some
the afternoon
daytime
for
baseball.
Minnesota, the designated hitter, number 7.
And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gentry has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Nick Gordon.
Nick Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. A high fastball in the eyes, it will never catch up to it.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Mancini over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So digging in now, Jonathan V. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan VR.
Now a flare out to left center. Scope onto the grass. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tavares. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kepler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin
ready to
Gonzalez.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is in the air out to right. Gentry has it in his tracks. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder number 25.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Ian Happ swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
For the Orioles, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Cisco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Happ going back on it. Still ranging back into the flag court and gone. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Craig Gentry. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw into third. And the tag, he will be out at third base. Now at the plate, number 92. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 92.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taveras is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Gordon. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is standing in. Rio Ruiz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Rio Ruiz.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Kepler. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Striding in once
Second
again,
baseman.
Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan
0 for 1 here in the early going. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
This one's flared out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to
Number
try it
10.
again. Tavares. He flew out in his last at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton coming on, and that's the 3rd out. In now, Jonathan Scope comes into this
Leading
at
off
bat
for
0 for
Minnesota.
1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Jonathan Scope.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding into the box, Max
left
Kepler.
fielder.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kepler.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin
First
Gonzalez
baseman.
now. 0 for
Marwin
1 for him here in this one. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting. Third
Into the
baseman,
windup and the
Miguel
pitch.
Sano.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Escobar is there for it. And that retires the side. Ready now, Chris Davis. He'll go to work trying to
Leading
do
off the 4th
something about
inning,
breaking this
third
1-1
baseman.
tie.
Chris Davis.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Number
Cisco.
15.
He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Throw to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swinging a soft liner, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Craig Gentry. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 25.
In there,
Byron
no balls and a strike.
Buxton.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Ian Happ.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Taveras ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 92. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting. Third
Digging in, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready once again, Taveras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitcher.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Chris Davis now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Royce Lewis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Royce
Line
Lewis.
towards center field. Taveras is right there, 1 down.
Now
Ready
batting.
once again, Nick Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taveras giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted into center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone. Striding in once again, Cisco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kepler is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Max Kepler, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Left fielder. Max.
Yank on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
On to first, and this will. At the plate, Craig Gentry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Craig Gentry.
Slurve in there, strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rio Ruiz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now both runners are breaking. On attempt misses. The throw down. Comes set with the 0-1. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Scope into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Digging in, Taveras. He singled his last time up.
Number 10.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton on the move. And that retires the side. In now. Byron Buxton. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Buxton.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher. Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment or this game could get ugly quick.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now batting, number 92.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, Chris Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Scope is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Happ. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Cisco. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now batting, Craig Gentry. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready now, Royce Lewis. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Soft liner to the right side, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Nick Gordon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to the right. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard liner to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. In to score, the runner from second. Gordon rounds third and is striding for home. And he is in safely as well. A huge at-bat there. They've turned this game upside down and lead it now by a run. Miguel Sano is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The shortstop.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Heading out towards shallow right. Half moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stride in.
Third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
0-1.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Standing in.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
First offering on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Kepler will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Taveras. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 3 runs, 5 hits,